Outside of KT, you know, the Azir is obviously a reliable longer range damage threat, but you have this Lucian who's very short range. I think the main selling point of this KT composition is the skirmishing power of Xin Zhao, Lucian, Braum. Go. Yeah, the Braum enough to scare them away. Gideon just opts to go for his Krugs instead, so red taken. The extra pressure from the bot lane paying off here.
So Gideon's going to flash away. Doesn't seem to have any ability to get away from the Xin Zhao. There's the sun, and there it is. First blood in the jungle. As Cuz being very annoying, sticking around for longer than Gideon expected.
Being monstrous at every point of the game. But at least just Rumble, like Rumble's a lane bully, and then once you get Kanik Rukin, you can kind of mitigate that. But he's still annoying late, but like Gwen just continues to scale.
He's back on the grub.
He's back on it. Classic. You can't get enough of those grubs. Honestly, if Gideon made a cereal and just called them Gideon grubs, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Dagon would definitely buy it.
Dagon would definitely buy it.
Cuz would buy it. He just took some there.
Yeah, you know, it's actually not crazy for that to happen. Or probably just called him Dagon, not Dan.
That's what they tell him for the other times. They call him Dan. Wow. Thanks, Brendan.
They really figured it out.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, KT got another Drake.
Action happening.
Trading ult for flash. Well, those needles actually hit, but now we got Pantheon on the way. Perfect. A little bit too far up the lane, is going to have to flash. Gideon is not done with that just yet. Flashes on in himself, goes all out, and immediately dies. And Gideon picks up his first kill. Yep. Perfect doesn't have TP, so I think unless Cuz steals this, and aiming's in mid lane, so I think this is just a done deal. Bro will collect this dragon.
This is great. This is, well, okay. There's two perspectives. From Bro's perspective, this is phenomenal, right? You secure the dragon, you stall out Soul. This lets you extend the game and you continue to Bro and brew.
Actually, if it wasn't against Bro, it was against like DRX or something. But BDD, awkward spot here. He's going to get the dash away and the push away, but Rakan also joining up, and Gideon gets another kill.
Get many in this game.
We have to latch onto it. We have no other choice.
But
first turret goes to Bro.
Yeah, Trader Towers on the opposite side of the map, but a good gank coming in, catching BDD on his recall.
Absolutely.
2 kills to his name. That is 66.66% recurring, obviously.
It's 100% of his team's kills.
Of the total kills in the game to this moment. The
tension is
palpable. Wow, I'm so ready.
Yeah, me too. Ghost is going to take a bunch of damage for no reason at all. But he does make it back to his team, utilizing his heal.
Casting level 16 on the flank.
Yeah, perfect trying to match him, but like, that's not... Okay, Namgoon. He is going to catch Cuz, and in goes casting. Cuz is going to take a bunch of damage, as will Ghost. He was low from before. BDD looking for the angle, but he gets the flash out of Gideon. Orianna gets in, and the Orianna picks it up. And Bro getting the dragon on top of the kill.
Tired of waiting around.
I mean, they do have his ear, so they actually do have a decent amount of damage.
Casting
this is going down
TP
pretty quickly, and yeah, casting is just not here. And so, utilizing TP advantage, and Bro are like, I don't know. What do we do? Nothing, I guess. I mean, Perfect's gonna flash away, and we get no kills. But KT does get the Baron.
Yeah. Not having the Gwen there, not wanting to fight without the Gwen. Need to, because...
And they have Azir, you know?
I mean, that's a factor for sure.
Gideon is actually in a bit of trouble here. He does not have his flash. He's just dead. They engage on him. Namgoon is here. He's going to pick up Cuz and throw him down into the ground as Teddy does pick up that kill. Flash comes through. And it's the shockwave not...
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, getting a little bit chaotic now. Getting a little bit out of hand.
Tune, I guess, because they killed him immediately.
Not fans.
Yeah.
Final pipes are known to be a little bit controversial. Okay, they are on the dragon. This would be third for Bro. BDD's flying in.
BD has the angle. He is going to show himself with the soldiers, but he's still here on the flank.
They're corralled in. Casting is low.
Yeah, here comes Namgoon. He is going to hit the 2-man ult, but 0 follow-up comes through. So he gets that, and that's about it. As now the culling. Okay, big shockwave. Gonna deny us some more action, as they're very tentatively tiptoeing forward. BDD thinking about it. He says, okay, I'm gonna dash up north, away from the team. Oh, that's a big knockup actually from Ghost. That was pretty good. Makes up for the previous play as now BDD, he says, I don't need to use my ult. I'm just gonna flash forward and do some damage.
Just walk at them menacingly. They can't handle it. They can't do anything. Casting's gonna back away. And KT gonna take some structures, some kills off the back of that. They are down in dragons, but
on flank. As the ball is out, looking for it. They're trying to get some kind of poke onto Casting, but again, they don't really have a good way to engage with this composition. As Ghost is holding the door, the blast cone over the wall, just to group everybody up. As Cuz says, I'm doing it, guys. I do not care. BDD gets everyone in the sweep. They get 2 kills already and perfect. Nobody can touch him. Casting is doing a lot, though. And might be the one difference maker in this. Teddy's still alive as well with a red buff. Kiting down perfect. And the res here on the Gideon. I thought after an engage like that, for sure KT win, but not the case this time. Bro, get Cloud Soul.
the level 19 Gwen just too powerful, and Teddy able to make it away after the shuffle. Flying in, destroying everyone. Perfect gets decimated by the damage. And now with Cloud Soul in pocket, Casting's doing more.
Oh, Cuz he's actually gonna hop on over, and the needles will miss. Has to the scissors, but it just doesn't matter. As eventually he does go down, but the Baron goes to Bro. Aiming, getting a lot of gold for sure from that kill. Xinjiao and Cassante, it's not big. I mean, Lucian is, but it's basically only him. As now they are looking for perfect. He's in a rough spot, but he is Cassante.
Not the best shockwave.
Well, that's gonna be down now for this
Oh,
push.
it's level 20 Gwen. Zonya's completed for Casting. Oh, Namgun. Oh, he sees it with the sweeper.
And with that extra bit of time on the sweeper, just able to clear out that ward. And now they're going to get onto Ghost, who is holding up the door and does survive throughout all of that. So that is going to be the quickness down.
Yeah. Shockwave is back up from when it was used before. Perfect looking.
This is so hard. It's like Perfect has to be the one to engage. It's a big shockwave, catches 3. The follow-up damage isn't there, but it's enough to get them pretty low, and BDD is on the flank, but Perfect's already dead. Perfect is dead. Cuz is getting low, and that's just the whole team gone as BDD is behind enemy lines doing nothing. And Bro just playing better as a team, and they look to be maybe taking down this game number 1 unless BDD can do a 1v5.
I don't think he can do it. I'm being honest. We'll see him give it a go, but I think this is Bro's game in the bag.
Yeah, the flash on in, the stun is easy as that. As the Zonyas comes through, sweeps the Gwen, does negative damage, and Bro will be taking the Nexus down here in game number 1.
Well, that was the Bro and Brew. The point in, just the fact that you have the Ambessa and you have so much reliable CC. Yeah, point and click in the top lane, point and click in the mid lane. Varasol is
For their comp?
yeah, but Bro
But Gideon's like, no, we're going in.
are just tracking the vibes, you know.
So Cuz is like, no, I gotta check this brush. And he is just dead. First blood is given over to Gideon on the jungle Ambessa. That is a problem.
In the meantime, Cuz gets the dragon, so a bit of a trade-off. Casting though, getting some plates, actually up in farm against the Gnar, so that's nice.
Yeah, he's been kind of dominating this lane. I mean, he's always here. And so is Gideon, but like...
Well, he's wearing a suit, so I think he works here. Maybe doesn't live.
All right, there's the engage. They're going in onto the Varus. The root is there, and Palu's like, wait, what happened? Nobody went in. Palu is dead. Aiming also in a bit of trouble. Even with the Talia coming down, Gideon says, thank you very much. I will take that kill. Gets the shield from the Karma and is still going as now Roamer shows up. Bit of a roam from him. And they say, well, we did enough. We got the kills, and we'll back away now.
Yeah, the shield on him. No one's hitting him. Just the Nico. Nico immediately... Oh.
Uh-oh. And now we got a Rise coming up here again, and it's even Gideon too. And Gideon gets a 3rd kill.
Oh, he's so fed. Yeah, I mean, he was already fed in this play at the scariest point, but it's still very scary. But if the Ambessa's going to get Eclipse next, I assume, and just... Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
It's going to be rough. As, yeah, the root comes down on the Cuz. He's just dead.
Oh my God.
Not sure what happened there. I mean, just not respecting their ability to follow up, and now Palu's left all alone, and he's dead too. And now the Rise gets a kill. Gideon got a 4th one? What?
This is literally, it's just a bully composition. Really good. I think you should have gone Eclipse. I don't think it matters, you know? You know what, Gideon, you could have built AP. Don't do that, but you could have.
I think maybe then it would have mattered.
I think then it maybe would have mattered. But maybe even then. I don't know. This game's looking pretty doomed, but we'll see. What can KT do to bring... Oh, no.
Here he is, the head bully. They're going to hold him in place. Oh, they kind of messed that one up, but it's okay. Namgung takes about a bajillion damage, and he is going to have to flash that one. And now Gideon kind of in an awkward spot here.
Oh my god, they left the head bully!
Oh no, the double knock-up into the Gnar! And the shutdowns go the way of KT. So
he was the lamest of the cronies.
Didn't do a whole lot of holding.
Oh.
More of a talker.
The cronies are back.
Yeah. BDD is definitely dead. Really, the only question is how.
This is episode 5. The cronies strike back.
There it is. They give the kill over to Roamer. Definitely a good idea. He is now 2-0. And working towards that Seraphs. Casting, just going to go ahead and take the turret.
Yeah, not much you can... Oh. That's,
got him.
Hold him for a second. Now Polu's here.
I don't think... Okay, when aiming gets here, that will be a problem.
Looking a little bit... Oh, Varus is TP... He wants a kill.
All right, that's a flash away.
Business meeting.
Yeah. So he's just kind of on the phone and not really doing a whole lot.
I would be so tilted if my teammate was just on the phone, you know, in the middle of a game.
It's got like a hole in it, a bunch of water was coming out.
Flex seal?
Yeah,
Flex seal?
Exactly.
Yeah.
BD just throws down the wall. He's like, all right, here, mid lane is fixed.
Yeah,
and then it goes.
Didn't really fix it.
It's just gone.
And they burned through that. Actually, the casting and power W, that all broken the shield. Rest in pieces.
Yeah. Renekton OP in this meta.
So broken. It's always fun and common when you're speeding yourself up, running around. Oh, top lane is battling.
Oh, here we go. We got a wall coming down as BDD is going to make this interesting. Aiming coming over the Slurkle. Does so much actually to keep him in place, but the follow-up is not there. As now the Ambessa is here. The raid boss is here to party. As Tenacious A is going to actually run away. Roamer in there in the thick of things. At least it is traded back as aiming is no longer on the rift, but Teddy is separated from his team. Looks like Cuz, very healthy, is able to run them down.
Yeah.
Probably talking about what we saw earlier with, you know, the Ghost Blade and the Shurelya's combo. Speaking about not getting caught at first, Gideon is just going to have to go in. He is actually quite tanky regardless, but eventually will bite the dust as all 5 of them were just railing on the Tenacious. There's somebody in the brush. He's got a little bit of vision. That was a decent amount of damage. And the guy in the brush
so hard with it being like 1.4k smite. Passively, it's about 600 health, no flash. So,
right, there it is.
He's got ult.
Yep, ult comes up, but the damage is real onto this Baron. Cuz has to provide a front line. We got no Mega Gnar as well. Namgung taking so much burst. Palu, he steals the Baron away! Unbelievable! How is he able to do that? And now BDD taking a bunch, but Roamer's going to go down to defend Yunara. That's Teddy on the back line, but he's pretty low himself. And aiming is still on the chase, dashes forward. And Cuz once casting, but aiming, able to push forward the circle. Gonna get on top of Teddy, and down he will go, 978 gold! And Gideon and Bro are struggling now.
Exactly on 1400, it's just a massive flood that allows that to happen.
Casting's going in, and he's kind of caught here. He's a big Renekton, but okay, does have the GA. They fight aiming! He's frontlining and just dies. It's now perfect. He's got Mega Gnar. I think they're considering going in on this one as we're just realm warping out.
Yeah, disengaged, right call that.
And now the Mega Gnar is coming up because enough time has passed. So now we have that right on time, and now Bro are like, oh, I don't know about this, and trying to go for the steal. Gideon will not get it. Smites have not been on point, as now Cuz looking for the engage. They've got perfect with flash. He wants the angle, gets rooted immediately, has to flash away, and Gideon accesses the back line, and does a ton to Palu, has the GA. And now it's Bro on the front line pushing forward as aiming doesn't have a front line. BDD is also on the run. Down goes the Gnar. Aiming is by himself on the bottom side trying to 1v4. Flashes over the wall, gets one, picks up another. He's going to move. 3. He's going insane mode as it's the quadra for aiming, making a pentakill on 12,000 damage.
And just these members don't have the damage. Casting moves forward. We'll get the point of view. How does Teddy die is what I'm wondering.
Well, I think he's the first one.
Yeah, he dashes in on him.
Oh, that's...
The target selection's the main thing.
Yeah.
He takes out the threats. Main threats go down first. All the damage threats.
Yeah. Nicer. And these fans were losing their minds. Like, we had this in the picture-in-picture.
On it, it's gonna go down pretty quickly.
Yeah, they do have some vision on it. They see 11K. BD's still on the right side, has his wall. Gideon obviously wants to get in there. It's just going to come down to a flip, it looks like, as Gideon gets into the pit. And this time it does go to Gideon, as in the back line goes Casting, looking for BDD, but he is not going to get him. As meanwhile, we had Gideon fall to aiming, and Casting just, trying to get him over the wall, but the timing not quite there on the Realm Orb. So Casting should be going down, as he does do a decent amount of damage, but at the end of the day, it's just aiming to get yet another kill on 10 now.
Have to get in.
They're gonna kill us so fast. Like,
gets Cloud Soul, I think it's just doomed.
Yeah, Gideon has to get in right now. He is going to flash and miss the smite as it goes to aiming, and the front line immediately goes down. Palu is out, but look at aiming. He is dashing. He is smashing once again, looking for Casting, looking for that front line, and Pro are like, no, please don't attack us. We come in peace. And you know what? They're actually able to disengage. They have a little wave in the mid lane as well. They're actually going to push up to this inhibitor turret, funnily enough. But aiming still very scary, along with the rest of KT with Cloud Soul.
Yeah, so they've been routed a bit and going to lose it in here. I'm just concerned because now aiming for the rest of the game, 15% extra movement speed and that on-demand movement speed on ult, you're going to get chased down.
What?
Don't guys,
come on.
Lock in.
Lock in. Gideon's in trouble. He's getting kited out by a Gnar.
Bro, lost their minds.
Yeah, bro, are just, I don't know what's going on. Gideon is just out of this one. Down he's gonna go.
I don't think.
All right, that's gonna be the QSS, the Scimitar, used by aiming.
And be a problem. I mean, if they just catch aiming out of position, that's great, right?
Oh, they caught Gideon, and he's going to be rooted up. Gets the QSS out
aiming
there.
For the speed.
He's doing so much damage right now. Nobody can deal with aiming. As there he is. He's legendary. Gideon is down. And it's 5v3 Casting. Desperate to take out the Unara and does so. But the double knockup comes in from Palu. And that should be it. Roamer is down. Casting is as well. And I think KT have done a TP into the mid lane. And this is a done deal. We will be moving on to a game number 3 unless Namgung is somehow able to create a miracle. It's not going to happen. They will be pushing down mid.
1v9, carry it, and yeah, draft a hyper carry. These games are going slow, they're going long. That's what they needed. And KT answer back and take us to a game 3.
Smolder next game.
Might be the play.
We'll have to wait and see. Down will go the Nexus. We will go to a game 3. KT not out of this yet.
Ziggs mid. Okay. Last time we saw this was when Chovy played it. And he's back Satchel second, and I crashed out a little bit.
Check.
Oh, that's so
this
cool.
cannon.
You know ability names. I thought you couldn't do that.
That's like one of the, because, he's relatively new, so I looked it up, and yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's kind of, I said it like a couple of times, so now it's kind of stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Well, aiming doesn't have flash, and now he's kind of just being run down here. Uh-oh, he's going to get ulted and just die!
Yeah.
First blood goes to Teddy. Feeling pretty comfortable on this MF.
Well, that's the lane matchup, right? MF just bullying out the Kai'Sa.
Got some yelling on stage. A fight is breaking out as Cuz is able to cyclone his way to safety. One of the loudest pro gamers actually is Cuz. And we are on the KT side.
He's very vocal. I don't know if you watched last year. KT put out a bunch of voice comms. I'm going to hold this thought while we're fighting this dragon.
Zoe not really able to do much. They want to go in on it Cuz he doesn't have his ult. As now he is going to go back in. Teddy kind of stuck in the pit, but he's able to get out, but aiming says no. This ult's on top of him. And now there's no one to protect any of them. That is a double kill for aiming.
Job's done.
Perfect.
It's fixed.
Who is still going in. Roamer is kind of in a rough spot now. He doesn't have his flash. And apparently no satchel either. Gets gunbladed to death.
Yeah, has in terms of like the comp structure and what they say.
Uh-oh. Grim Deliverance right on top of Perfect, who is going to throw up the slicing Maelstrom right in his face, but he does have to flash away. And casting now is beginning to feel pretty good about the way the trading is going. After getting a beating early on, Namgoon pretty tanky here on the Leona, but now the Eclipse is down. Solar Flare comes down, and aiming says no regardless. Teddy does a bit of damage back, but take a look at the gold diff for the AD carries now, as it was 2K 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're feeling a lot better now, and Namgoon, he was the one who hex flashed forward. He stepped in, so he is now on the back foot, and we talked a little bit about drafting for lane versus drafting for late game. I think it should. They buffed cashback because it wasn't being used last year before all this, like the quest came in. And I think they should nerf cashback with the context of the quest existing.
Well, they know Palu's here, so they're just going to go for an engage as Roamer's in trouble. He is getting zoned by every which thing, as eventually he just get rooted and killed by Palu.
Goodbye.
But yeah,
target, kill target. They engage and then blow him up.
Feels like Bro, they're like trying to set up for stuff, but they're not 100% sure. And then like one person gets caught out in a weird spot, and if you do that against, you know, Zoe, Nautilus, Wukong, you're going to get caught. You will get CC'd by something.
Oh, Bro, start the dragon.
Well,
okay, this is scary for Bro. Not for KT. This is fine for KT.
Yeah, no Nautilus ult. We'll see if that factors in as, oh, it's just taken by Cuz. Walks up and takes it as a ton of burst damage from the ults do come down from Bro. And the Zahan is going crazy in the pit. Cuz should be going down here. As sleeping in the brush he is, but Namgoon goes in, keeps him in place as Teddy and casting do move forward. Aiming and BDD still hanging out, which can happen. And so yeah, now about 800 gold.
I think that's the thing is that KT's comp does need to be more decisive with its engages and get on the back line. If Roamer and Teddy can kind of just free fire from distance, and especially casting on this Zahan, if he's able to just like get in the mixer, problem. But you know, I digress. They are looking to try and push in here mid. A lot of pressure on Roamer. He's trying to use the minefield to clear, but it's hard when he's solo.
Yeah, they're just going to give it up here. Mid tier 1 does go down. It's a lot of pressure for potentially BDD. We always talk about the Zoe, even though it is front right away. He knows the threat. Even the Kaisa. Got to be careful about all that poke. Perfect here on the left side.
They have vision on them, and casting's on the flank, so
yeah. Uh-oh.
Might be so. Oh.
Okay, they're just gonna send it. They just kind of have to. Casting those, taking a ton of damage. There's no follow-up. He just dies. And that's not what I meant when they have to send it, because, yeah, now they're just getting pummeled by BDD, and they absolutely have to give this Ocean Drake up. There is no chance they can fight here.
The thing is, they don't have the vision set up. Casting just kind of ran in by himself. This is not how you play around an objective. Like, there's no other way to spin it. This was just brute forcing, and it didn't work. And the thing is,
they know this Baron is a potential threat, but they're losing a lot of objectives, like mid tier 1, top tier 1. Yep, absolutely should. BDD does get kind of just shot down there by Teddy, but I do wonder if they have a reel in onto this Baron pit. A lot of sums down, and here comes the turn. Namgoon in trouble, and the back line is accessed. Roamer has to get out of there with the satchel. Cuz though getting pretty low. It's a trade of Cuz for Namgoon, as that is the kill onto the Ziggs as well. As the crowd goes insane, casting here, trying to run away, doesn't have any help, and aiming, who's still holding on to his ult. So eventually will take down the Zahan on top of it all. Even the flash burned at the very end, and KT take another big fight.
it feels really hard for Bro to approach at this point. Rome again absolutely
What's going on over here?
Oh no.
What's happening here? Well, at least the Gromp is trying to help, but it's not going to keep him alive, as yeah, that wasn't worth. It was Zoe and Kaisa. And that's going to be Baron just because they're not on the map. We talk about how Baron can be difficult to take down, but if the enemy team doesn't exist and you have any amount of damage, you can take it down eventually. He was able to get close in some of these objective fights.
I think also the Zoe just creates so much space, and at no point have Bro really found a window to close distance on it. And now he has a Seeker's Arm Guard as well. So he has summons, he has Seeker's Arm Guard. I'm not gonna lie as well, we've not seen the Ziggs do anything, so.
Yeah.
Unconvinced.
Well, BDD's still finding angles. They're attempting to find an angle onto him and punish it, but it's he's not messing around. He wants to end this game.
They have a lot of damage.
Yeah.
A lot of damage.
He's like, if we're gonna get ahead, I'm at least going to get stacks. Like we're not getting 14K ahead and not ending this game. And that's one way to do it. And they've got the angle, the three-man cyclone onto them, and immediately in goes aiming. Even the hook, everything is beautiful here from KT. They will put their fans out of their misery and finally give them a win here in this series as Bro group up for it, and KT knock them down.
Absolute decimation in the team fights in this game. BDD on his signature Zoe just smashes through Bro.
Those are
considering
KT fans.
how much slower the first two games were. This one was just like a brute force punch from KT. They will be able to close the series out. The expected result overall, but an interesting manner in how it played out.
Yeah, very nicely done here from KT in game number 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.